Welcome to my first ever Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Procrastinator Sunday, Cyber Monday, Second Chance Tuesday, Good Intentions Wednesday, Is It Over Yet Thursday, I Need a Do-Over Friday sale. Oh my gosh, I did it in one take. I am so excited to offer this sale in my Etsy shop. And I decided that it needed to be a week long because I'm all about no pressure, no stress. And the whole, Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, just those like one day things. Too much stress. And sometimes you have to put on pants. And I'm not all about that. So I am stretching this sucker out for an entire week. 7 whole days. You can take advantage of 30% off of everything in my Etsy store, and I'm going to show you what that includes. Let me say, that it's just me and Jason here making all this stuff. If I run out of stock of a regular item before the sale ends and you really wanted that item on sale, you will get it, I promise. You just send me a convo, tell me what you want, I'll make you up a special listing, and you can get it for the discount. So, if we run out of stuff, don't panic, you have not missed out. That covers everything except for prime cuts. Prime cuts are one of a kind only, and once they're gone, they're gone. This is mine. Don't even ask, it is mine. I have replenished our stock on pretty much everything, and we'll continue to do that throughout the week. I have some more vinyls on the way, and so I'm gonna keep making stuff. So, like I said, don't panic if something runs out. I'll get it in, and you will get it at a discount between now and Friday, whether it's in stock or not. And I will have everything from, there's a few prime cuts left. There are a few composition notebook sized custom keepers. These are always few and far between because of the size. They're really hard for us to make. Our equipment does not manage this size well. So there's always very few of those. But if you've got your heart set on the size, I don't have it, you want it at the discount, I will make it for you, okay? So there's some of those. And about the patterns, I've kind of revised the way I'm doing this in the shop. And you get to pick a pattern for everything that you buy. It's still kind of like potluck, because when I order the vinyls, I don't get to choose what they send me. It's potluck. I'm surprised when I open my box to see what I get. So I pass that element of surprise on to you. You never quite know what you're going to get, but you can get a pretty good idea. So if you choose a Game of Thrones design, if you look in the listing, I will show you a picture of the full billboard that the Game of Thrones pieces were cut from. So you can get a pretty good idea. Okay, mine's going to be mostly black, maybe with some of this on it. There was one eye on the billboard, and again, it's mine. So this would be the Game of Thrones. And I'll do that for every pattern listing. I'll always put a picture of the full billboard so that you can get an idea of what yours is going to look like. It won't be a complete surprise. You'll at least see the color family and know what to expect. So, composition notebook size, full size, those are in stock, ready to go. This is the kind that holds a full 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper folded in half, or a 4 or 5, one of those A numbers. I forget which one it is, but it's there in the listing. Pretty sure I got it right. I don't know. If you have questions about the A, whatever, B, something, something, you just ask. I'll Google it and I can tell you which one of the notebooks will work for what you need. We have some more of the Traveler's Notebook size. This is the regular Traveler's Notebook. A couple of patterns available there. This is B6. And some people are really liking this B6 size. I don't have a ton of them in stock, but there's a few. So if you like B6, there it is. And the exact measurements of these are always in the listings. So you can check there to see exactly what size it is. This is the junior or half size, and it holds an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper folded in half, or a 5.5 by 8.5. which is equivalent to it's the other one, A4 or A5. I get the two mixed up, but that's what that is. And then the cute little A7 mini. And you can buy A7 notebooks. I picked mine up, I believe, at Jet Pens. So you can get little notebooks that fit these, or just use, do your own inserts with scraps of paper, but these are perfect for your purse or your pocket or your backpack or whatever. So this is a good time to stock up on custom keepers. Grab them for gifts for the holidays. Stock up for some for next year. They store easy. They squish flat. You can fold them. You can roll them up. You can hide them. They don't take up much space. And they're just a really cool thing to have on hand to give as gifts or to use for yourself. Y'all, December daily. Am I right? It's like right around the corner. Have you started your December daily journal yet? Well, maybe you need to grab a custom keeper to start for that. Grab two and start one for a friend, and you can December daily together and then compare which one of you was more stressed out at the end of the season. I think that would be fun. And as always, your custom keeper and all of the vinyl products we sell can be customized. You can paint them. Acrylics, alcohol inks do very well. Paint pens do well. You can collage on them. Good old Mod Podge works just fine. Takes a little bit longer for everything to dry, but it will dry and they will hold up. So keep that in mind. Okay, new stuff. I'm so excited about this. Okay, I'm gonna have this is something new, and I don't know if this will be fun or not. I think it will be, but I guess we'll find out. But I thought that y'all might like some unfused vinyl to play with. Just the piece of the billboard as it comes, when I get it. So I've gotten several recently that have big areas that just have nothing going on. So I had all of this plain black area. I cut it into approximately 8.5 by 11 pieces. And I'm going to offer those to you all. Some of these things, I have not invented prices on them yet. I just realized I'd intended to do that before the video and I didn't. Check the shop, the price will be there. Sorry. Anyway, you can buy some plain sheets to play with. These are what I use a lot to do some painting and collaging on when I make little tiles. You can also do this with them. We just discovered this recently. I have a little group of mad scientists who help me invent stuff and come up with ideas. And Cindy Utter, one of my mad scientists, discovered that you can die cut this vinyl. With your die cutter, like your Sizzix. Now, this does not work on a machine that uses the thin metal dies, whatever those are, like the Silhouette. No, is that it? What is the one that, well, I forget what it's called. Anyway, you have to use the thick dies, like the Sizzix, the Tim Holtz, the thick ones. If you use those, you're golden. You can die cut your vinyl with those machines super easy. Even like intricate detail, it comes out just fine. It cuts really well. So you can have all of these die cut vinyl pieces, which you can then paint, collage, do whatever. And you can, they're sturdy, so you can, I don't know what you do with them, but it's just cool that you can do them. Can we agree on that at least? I don't have one of those die cut machines, so I haven't actually cut it and started playing with them yet. This is like brand new to me that this was even possible. Cindy learned me this. So I'm just super excited that these can be cut out like this. And look, even the most intricate detail, y'all, this is a teeny star and it cut out perfectly. So yeah, you can do that with your unfused sheets. And like I said, they may not be very interesting to look at, but that is an opportunity for you to be the mad scientist and play with them and figure out what kind of cool things you can do with them. And then take pictures and tell me about it, because clearly I need ideas. Oh, I didn't mention that with your custom keeper order, if any order that contains any size custom keeper, you will get a free gift. This is my free gift basket. And it's just full of little things. There's some prototypes that didn't quite pass quality control. There's some of these little art tiles. There's some cards, ATC cards, some of them from years ago that I've just had sitting around and never used. And then there's some other little collage-y things I made recently. So yeah, some handmade or vinyl prototype deal. You will get some kind of a little free gift with your order. The bigger the order, the bigger the gift. Okay. I have a couple of new things besides the unfused vinyl that I'm just super excited about. One, there is a brand new size of custom keeper. Showed you all the other sizes. Well, there's a new kid on the block. This one. This is the scrapbook size custom keeper. It is made to hold 12 by 12 sheets of scrapbook paper or whatever. I am really loving this size. I don't know what it is about it, but just the tall and skinny makes me happy. Maybe that's why the Traveler's Notebooks are so popular. You know, they're not like super tall, but it's just that skinny that people are liking. I don't know, but I'm loving this. And okay, we all have scrapbook paper laying around, right? I personally have been working to downsize mine, get rid of it. And I'm hoping to just get enough where I can fold them in half and put them in maybe 3 or 4 of these custom keepers, because you squish them, they go on a shelf, they take up hardly any space. You know, a lot easier to store than big 12 by 12 sheets that I am never going to use in their full 12 by 12 size. I don't need 12 by 12 anything, hardly ever. So folding them and putting them in here is perfect for me. Now in this one, I have a bunch of 12 by 12 deli sheets that were used on a jelly plate that my good friend Tracy Dixon made and shared with me all of these. So I put them in here. And then in the back, I had another friend, Sarah, who shared some wallpaper. She brought some big wallpaper books over one day. And I pulled out the sheets that I wanted, folded them, and put them in here. They were about 12 inches tall, so they fit just right. So, yep, you can do that. It has the standard 4 strings down the spine, and then the little closure. So there is your scrapbook size custom keeper. I'm also replenishing, you know, ATCs and scraps. Scraps will always be there. These scrap strips, anywhere from about a 1/2 inch wide to maybe up to 2 inches, and less than 8 inches tall, like 7.5, because they fit in the bag, which fits in the envelope, which keeps shipping minimal. So those are there. And also, y'all, I forgot to pull one out, but don't forget to check out the assemblage kits that I've got, because there's some really fun parts and pieces in there. And I'm willing to bet you could do something for Christmas with those, because there's some silverware and some keys. Like you could make an angel or something. Oh, I should have pulled that. I forgot. Okay, no regrets. Move on. All right. This is the next new thing that I'm loving. And I have suddenly forgotten what I called them. These are the fused vinyl collapsible, not keepers, collapsible, shoot, catch-all. It's the collapsible catch-all. I'm going to write that down so I don't forget. I wanted some kind of a container, you know, organizational thing to keep stuff in that I could flatten out for storage if I didn't need it, you know. So I came up with this design actually from a container that I already have, that I bought it like Tuesday morning, and it, you know, it was made out of, I don't know, something fabric covered cardboard or something similar to this, but that's where I got the idea for it. And what this is, they come like this. There are 3 sizes. This one, it starts out 12 by 12, and it ends up being 6 by 6 by 3 when it's finished. That's the larger size. And then the next size is 10 by 10, and when it's done, it is 5 by 5 by 2.5. And then the smallest one is the 8-inch square, and it ends up being 4 by 4 by 2. And these come with the elastic strung just like this. When you get it, you pull these up, take the elastics, crisscross them just like shoelaces. See, they string just like your shoelaces. And you can do them to the inside or to the outside. You can pull the elastic out. You can string them any way you want. Just crisscross them like you're stringing your shoelaces. And then tie them to the inside, tie them to the outside, whatever. When you don't need them, see, mine are just knotted. Pull the knot out, flatten it out, you know, stick them on a shelf and pile junk on top of them. What we're gonna do, right? I'm loving these. I keep this one on my desk here, and I throw my scraps in it when I'm trimming. It's full of square scraps, because that's what I end up with when I cut these. So yeah, these will be for sale eventually when I get enough of them. And like all of the fused vinyl, you can customize it. This one was just like this, and I collaged coffee dyed paper all over it. I used a little paint here and there. I stuck some cigar bands. And see, this one I just strung differently and tied on the outside. So yeah, you got all kinds of options. And then I painted the elastics. I can just untie these, flatten it out, and store it. Also, they are fully reversible. A lot of the colors I have right now, you'll notice, are dark colors. They're not, you know, really very fun, but they're very neutral. So that's a good thing. If you don't want to bother with decorating yours, you know, they'll blend into your background most likely for storage. But they are reversible. You can lace it up like this, or you can lace it up like that. Either way. If you've got it laced like this for a while and it creases and it just kind of doesn't want to pull this way, heat it up with your heat gun and it'll get really soft, and then just pull it around. Simple. These are fabulous. Pick these up in the Etsy shop. You can buy, when you buy them, this is how they come. They'll ship like this, probably more like this, squished in an envelope, because they're virtually indestructible, and doing it like this keeps them flat and small and saves a ton on shipping costs. It would cost a lot to ship them already strung like this, and I don't want to do that to you. So this is how you'll get them. Unfold them, lace them up however you want, and you have instant storage containers. Or I actually had, at Halloween, I had some candy in here, leftover Halloween candy. It makes a great little candy dish for your coffee table. So that is what I have. A bunch of new stuff. Restocking old stuff, new vinyls with new patterns coming in, and exciting things are happening. We have some great ideas for next year. We're going to figure out funding for those. I don't know how that's going to work, but we're going to figure it out, because I've got some really fun ideas that I think y'all would really like and I'm excited about. So take advantage of the sale from Black Friday the 24th through December 1st, which is, I need a do-over Friday, right? So you've got a full week to get 30% off, and that is all that I have. Thank you so very much for watching, and thank you all for visiting the store. I appreciate you. Have a happy, happy, happy holiday season. The end.